Here we go, folks. We are back. Road to Radiant, week 5 of the Stay Plugged In Summer Series. We're going to see a killer matchup here early on in this competition. Normally in round 1 of Swiss, we don't see this type of matchup, but I can tell you from experience it's going to be fire. Before I get too deep, though, you know this is OMS Chris from UFEA, but I brought my boy with me tonight, Ben.
Hi, I'm Runeskin. I'm another one of the UFEA staff members over there. And like Chris said, this game is going to be hype. We are familiar. Me and 1 Minute Silence here are familiar with one of these teams, Kennedy High School. They are the UFEA Valorant champions from the Alpha division from our last season, and that is really big honor because they were able to essentially dethrone a longtime champion of the league. So I'm excited to see what this game's going to be like. But can you tell us a little bit about their opponents today?
Yeah, I'm actually familiar with Iron Head Tappers since I've been hanging out, helping out here on the Stay Plugged In team, keeping this summer series together. Although, gotta give credit to our producer who is silent in the background, Reed the Sloth. What a guy!
Shout out to Reed.
Shout out to Reed. So, Iron Head Tappers are undefeated. I mean, that's all there really is to say about it. End of the day, they have played 5 weeks of Valorant.
Select your agent.
That's 15 matches in a row, and they have not dropped a single one yet. And they have faced some stiff competition. I'm talking Ascendants and Immortals like nobody's business all over the place. I don't know if they face any Radiants, but I can tell you right now, their ability to master a map approach is pretty incredible. And we're actually going to see Bind here. This may be the last time we ever get to see Bind in some real competitive play, Ben.
Yeah, and I want to talk about their lineups too. What I see in common are Chambers, and I think Chambers is just a mainstay of competitive Valorant at this point. I think just having an op that you can't drop, that you just have as an ult you can't give up to the enemy team, is great. I do think the choice in duelist difference is interesting. I know Raze is really popular on Bind, so it's interesting to see that Kennedy is going with Jett instead.
Yeah, Jett's an interesting pick. I mean, obviously she has a lot of benefit on that attack mode, which we're going to have to see Kennedy really step it up here and use Jett to break into sites quickly. I mean, these two sites get clogged in very obvious and easy to pick off choke points, so this can be a real tough attack map. They do, of course, have KO where they'll be able to gather a good bit of information as well, and I think Brim is going to be key in attack mode here to really close off some of those angles and give them an opportunity to bomb on site. I think it's a good comp for attack, but I also know that on Bind, sometimes you have to just, suck it up and sacrifice a few rounds in attack and pray to God you make it to defense and with a few rounds in hand.
I also want to mention that Kennedy is running two, like you said, KO is great for information, but Kennedy's also running Fade, another great character for getting information, scouting or, figuring out who's on site with Haunt, scouting things out with her Prowler, with the Nightmare Dog. So Kennedy is going to have a lot of information going into these. I'm going to assume that they're going to split up, KO on one site, maybe KO goes to one site, Fade goes to the other, but maybe they just all in on a site. They figure out exactly where Iron Head Tappers are hiding, and that helps them push. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
And you can actually see here, surprisingly, and maybe Sky's going there, it doesn't look like it, but nobody hanging out up in heaven of A right now, which is a kind of a mainstay position for defending A. Maybe because we're in pistol round, they're not really taking that route, but you can't even tell where they're going to go. I mean, they're swapping back and forth. It sounds like they're still talking strategy for defense here on B and A, and we'll see there with Viper and Sky pushing hard in B right away.
All right, so yeah, Fade is gonna prowl right in. He knows that somebody is in hookah, so they're gonna try to figure it out. But Iron Head Tappers are ready to this. Oh, bomb coming out! Quick kill on the teleporter. Gonna try to trap somebody outside of hookah. Not gonna quite work. All right, we got a few more push. Okay, 3v4 right now. Prowl going down. Kennedy knows that there are 2 people in hookah. I think they're gonna bounce away from this.
Spike down B.
Yep, there it is. There's the rotate.
And the rotate begins, and they got Jett slow creeping onto A, but Chamber is aware, but the intel just given up in that kill right now. Jett's gonna try and get that bomb plant, but they know that Jett is there.
Yeah, that's a great plant from that Jett, and just dashes away.
Smoke.
That's so great. Giving Brim enough time to kind of get forward while
Last player
paying attention.
standing.
Oh, that was so quick. What a head tap by Reflex. Zombie going to clean this up, though. That was so close. Zombie at half health too. That was, almost real deadly, but Iron Head Tapper's going to take the first round. here
Yeah.
on Bind.
Sending that, I believe it was Astra. Was that who it was? They sent Astra right into the TP right away. That was a tough decision call, but it certainly gave them all the information they needed to know that the entire team was stacked up and doing a V push there. So it probably was a good play, even though they had to sacrifice a player for it. And that's the kind of play you'll see from Iron Head Tappers. They understand that the team mechanic is greater than the individual here, and that maybe going 4v5 just for that intel is worth it in some circumstances.
Yeah, very interesting way to play. And like I think like you mentioned before, Iron Head Tappers have been pretty dominant. I also wouldn't be surprised if they're just, at this point, it's Prowl going into Hookah. They're going to get it, but once again, they know someone with a Spectre is hiding in Hookah. So Kennedy kind of hanging out here, watching their angles, trying to evaluate the situation. It looks like Fade over here is going to try to get more intel, but it looks like Sambe is going to dog out for Iron Head Tappers. And Head Tappers know that they're still waiting.
Now the intel's been given away. They know the whole team's there. You're going to start to see a bit of a rotate. And Waves takes out the first player, takes out Fade. Fade gathers that intel, but pays the price for it.
Alright, looks like the push coming in from Kennedy. This Viper wall cutting off Hookah. They are hiding in the back. Dare gets pushed off. Teleporter plays again, and this time, oh, that was so dominant. Not just one player, but two players from the teleporter. One of them went down, and the other one cleaned up.
D-Slash getting a makeup for that first round where she had to sacrifice herself there in order to make it through that teleport, but this time able to clean up a couple at the end and get on the leaderboard. And when we take a look at the econ now, I mean, we're talking about a devastating econ. We are going to see, however, on both sides, at least there's a buy, although it looks like at the moment Iron Head Tappers is complacent in keeping their safe buys from the last round. And Kennedy really just going to sacrifice and go all out here. They're giving everything up. If they don't win this round, they will be broke for at least 2 rounds after this.
Oh, look at this. Iron Head Tappers pushing out from Showers a little bit. They are watching and ready. Oh, and they get tapped down. Not with the first blood. Prowling through. Raise Smarty backing off. Pushing through Showers. Kennedy wants to go up through short, but they do not want to push through Astra's smoke.
And Waves gets caught trying to sneak from behind there. Sorry, go ahead there, Ben.
Yeah. Waves doing great, watching those angles, holding those hard angles. Oh, we see D-Slash Showers. Dare with a great trade there.
Last player standing.
Oh, there is one player left from Iron Head Tappers. This is all up to Sambe. Can Sambe 1v4? Great plant going down.
Spike planted.
Dare
with
now,
a Spectre.
Yeah. This is an uphill battle. Smoking off CT. Sambe is gonna try to push through it. Nacy on the jet is watching. Yep. Gets the tap. Takes a little bit of damage for troubles, and I think Kennedy getting themselves on the map. That's gonna be a big confidence boost. But Iron Head Tappers should have rifles this round.
Yeah, especially with that econ, you know, they really blew through the entire cash wall last round. Every single player had below 500. Unless you're stocking 1,500 or 1,800 in a round, win or lose, you're going to have nothing to speak for at the end of that. So they're in good shape right now. They definitely have enough money other than Mew to keep themselves afloat in the next round. So they'll be good if they do drop this one. But Iron Head Tappers probably willing to sacrifice that last round, knowing they were going to have a full buy the next one, and it didn't cost them a penny last round.
Yep, I think you're absolutely right. So it looks like Fade is pushing out onto A with the Prowler, doesn't catch anybody. Once again, watching B site a lot, which is good because Kennedy's definitely trying to push up B long. Waves knows they're there, and Waves loves to hold those angles. It is going to be tough to push B long right now.
We have Fade looking A here, trying to get a little sneak in there, but Mom is hanging out on B. Maybe just trying to throw a little attention away. And KO also on the backside of A there gets tagged by a double push from Raze and Astra.
But I think this is smart from Kennedy. They made a little bit of noise on A. They're trying to cautiously push up through Hookah, which is smart because the only person really watching it is Sambe, although Sambe's got a nasty angle.
Face your fear!
Trying to push up. Fatal coming out, catching nobody, and Mew goes out. 3v4 for Kennedy, but they are on site. Chamber Reflex over there is watching from CT inside the smoke.
They've got him pinched in on the site here, but they do still have Fade back there hanging out. Keep
a Molly on CT to try to keep him away. Waves pushing up. They're gonna get tagged by Nacy on the jet. This is 3v3 now. This is much more even, and Head Tappers are having a hard time pushing through this CT smoke. Looks like they want to go around through elbow, but that's going to cost them time.
They've got all three choked up in that same point here, so it's giving them some easy angles to watch. They hear the noise, they know it's coming. Oh my gosh.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Reflex, it's one-on-one.
Can
No
Reflex
time to
do it?
bomb.
Oh, yeah, no time. Good try, though. Is he going to die for this? I think he's going to get out just barely.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh, what a brilliant play by Chamber there. And there's the reason, right? One of those main key reasons we see Chamber playing such a role at high ELO competitive Valorant here is not only do they have the ability to get a free op every 3 or 4 rounds with a couple kills, but they also have the ability to transfer from site to site pretty quickly by using those TVs. And we see Reflex pulling it out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Reflex not only gets his op, but he also buys somebody.
Again.
So you can see like Reflex super poor right now. I'm assuming he bought that Vandal for Waves, which is key. Waves
Teleport's ready.
premier
Get out of my
defending
way.
angle holder for Iron Head Tapper. They're pushing out their BA. This is aggressive.
They grab Mew on the way, but they pay for it in Mew with a 3K right off the bat. They're able to get that site locked down if they can move quickly, but of course, Chamber with that TP is going to rotate over for Iron Head Tappers here, so we'll see if he's able to do anything.
Not is going to see that nobody's there, but a teleport play again.
You
for
want to
Smarty.
play? Let's play.
We've got a little standoff here at the teleporter outside of Hookah, and the rest of Kennedy is kind of getting together here, ready to fight. They know that Smarty's in there. Smarty hiding in the corner. But this time holding the teleporter is going to give Iron Head Tappers the chance. Or I guess, yeah, it looks like a Reflex is already just set up watching a window.
And it looks like Brim sneaking around. Looks like they are going to try. Oh, I thought they were going to try to sneak around to A, but they're trying to quietly go long B here, and they are going to pay the price for it if they get up there. At least one of them is going down.
Yeah, Reflex knows what's up. He's going to hide from, and a great lineup, by the way. But he's going to peek out and get not here. Oh, what a collide!
Spike down B.
Oh my
I am
god,
not
Reflex
pleased
getting a
yourself.
3K at the end to save it, and maybe that was the plan all along. Get the intel early on and let Reflex hold from their spawn side on defense. Unbelievable play by Reflex there. 3K, able to easily buy next round after getting 3 kills in a row with that ult. I think the Tour de Force paid its price here.
How insane, like, that is every opera's dream to get that collapse shot. Just two in one. And that's especially handy for that chamber ult where you have a limited number of shots. Two for the price of one.
All set up.
Yeah, I think there's only 4 shots
That's
that
a
come
good
from, or
spot.
is it 5? It might be 5, so I don't want to talk
5.
over here. Here we go. It looks like a split push here. They're coming from behind A again in showers. They love to do it.
Great trade there. Oh, and
Mew
then Mew to clean up. Mew gets to, or it looks like they already have rifles, but, oh, no, yeah, some of them did. Now, Mew has a Phantom, Not has a Vandal. Reflex getting a pick over there.
Despite knowing they've been picked here a bit, they're still gonna continue to try with that A push. And it looks like Waves is just gonna creep around from behind, try and make sure B doesn't get busy, but she's coming, she knows they're there.
Yeah, Sambe with that Sky ult, they know exactly where, or they know exactly how Kennedy is trying to push up, which is important here. But Kennedy's holding out, and check it out, Waves rotating over, seeing if they can catch somebody. But it looks like Mew might be the one to catch Waves, I don't know.
Waves creeping slowly. Oh my gosh, the timing here. The timing here.
The timing.
Away.
Toxins going up.
Oh, and they're rotating back. They're gonna see Waves. Oh, Waves gets him. Oh, that is crucial.
30 seconds left.
And they're
That
going to be
is-
happy here. They're going to be happy to let him sit in there and play it out for 26 seconds because they're going to have to
Toxin
bomb
screen
onto the site. They can't teleport. They are pinched in.
Kennedy's Econ's in a funny situation. I was curious to see if they would save, but they're down to push this. But Iron Head Tappers know that they're pushing out now.
10 seconds
Great
left.
pick, 2v2. They have to plant now or
Last
never.
player standing.
That's it. Reflex once again.
Another 3K. Just making cash hand over fist.
Yeah, cleaning up for Iron Head Tappers here. 3K last round and 3K this round. He did not need the off to 3K. He will 3K with whatever rifle you give him.
And this isn't the first time we've seen Reflex really do a lot of work for Team Iron Head Tappers. I will say, I will be shocked if we don't see Smarty hop up that leaderboard pretty soon here. If we take a quick look at the econ here, it looks like actually Iron Head Tappers are probably going to be in a safe space next round, at least a half buy, if not full buy for a few of the players. Kennedy, it's a must win if they want to have cash in hand.
Yeah, this is the worst I've ever seen one. Prowl goes in, I bet they already know Waves is in there, and they're gonna push up quick.
Enemy.
Great, they got Waves finally! They got him out of Hookah! But they're gonna go down to that
Spike down,
site.
B.
It's hookah. This is incredibly detrimental for these Kennedy players trying to push up long, and it means that Not has to push back up through hookah. This smoke is really interesting.
Not trying to gather the attention, not quite able to chase Sky away. It's a dangerous position to be in. Knows there could be an offense.
Oh, what a long angle!
What a
position. Oh, great pick onto Reflex, but Smarty getting the revenge on Mew. Yep, Kennedy's just gonna go around. They're gonna catch
They're
D-Splash.
gonna be up right here. They have
They're
gonna pay for it.
Oh man! I'm sure they regret their night. They're all happy. They got the spike out of a sticky situation, and ooh, they paid the price for not walking it.
And here's what I was talking about earlier when I said to you that the Iron Head Tappers, their
I've got enough
ability
time
to
to go
map
into the
control
Astro 4.
is unbelievable. 2 rounds ago, we see them trapping them in showers, right? No way to get to a telly, no way to get anywhere without somebody spotting them. And you caught
Let's
Chamber hop
see
in there,
now.
Reflex grab one, or was it Waves hops in there, grabs one, and then
That's
bombs
right.
out. Doesn't care for it, just wants to pinch him in and win the round. We just saw that happen again here with another really tight map control, leaving someone at A all that time. That's a dangerous
Blocking
move to
vision.
leave a player behind, but obviously it paid dividends.
This time it's an A push very slowly.
Okay.
There's not much forward scouting here from the Head Tappers. They are gonna boom bot into showers. Not gonna catch anybody. There is a pretty aggressive push in through. They're not gonna catch anybody. I bet Iron Head Tappers are gonna rotate pretty quick. No, it looks like they know somebody's short.
Oh, what a bang.
Spike
Yeah.
down A.
Ulti coming out, not gonna catch anybody. Iron Head Tappers quick to rotate off. Looks like a plant is going down behind truck.
Spike planet.
Allows them to get the bomb down to the spike
Launching
down.
smoke.
All it is cycle.
D-Slash, Nasty gonna fight.
Useless
Yeah,
indeed.
D-Slash gonna take that. Reflex.
One enemy remaining.
One more, it's all up to Mew, 1v3. I don't think he has a right.
Oh boy.
Excuse me, Sheriff.
Sheriff. We were just talking about that
Team
off
Ace.
stream earlier about how
Gun here.
Ben and myself being the old folks that we are, we tend to want to call it not a marshal but a scout and not a sheriff but a deagle.
Yeah, excuse our boomer.
Yeah, excuse our Counter-Strike lingo, yeah.
Anyway, that is the 4th round in a row that Iron Head Tappers have taken. Looks like Kennedy is gonna get rifles again, which is good. You know, these
That
rounds
works.
are, just barely being lost. So they're trying to put a net in the Head Tappers, but Head Tappers eco is pretty good. They're gonna get rifles. They're gonna get rifles next round. Kennedy loses this. I don't think they have rifles for the round.
At least one, unless they get a few kills.
Prowler catches Waves out in hookah. They know somebody's watching. There's 2 watching. Great haunt trying to catch him, but it does get shot out.
Toxin screen down.
We see D-Slash rotating over to the B site to defend a little bit. But on the other end, Nasty has pushed up through B long. There is nobody to contest Nasty. I guess D-Slash is watching Garden. Assumes that somebody's there, but not going to go any further. Great bird! Catching him out in B long. They know somebody's there. They are watching now. They are ready.
Oh, and here they go. They're going to make it difficult to get into sight. Running out of time here. Fade
Blocking
looking like she's going to try and push on her own on A over there.
All right, Wave's gonna peek out, catch Dare. Dare got him. Dare got him. But do they know that Sanbei is still there hiding? No. Oh, now they do.
Now they do, and there's that KO intel that they love to have, right?
Yeah.
KO throwing a flash, trying to draw some attention. Oh, and Fade, not B, getting caught over there on A, trying to get a quick flashback.
30 seconds left.
On A.
Oh my
Spike
goodness!
down B.
Dare and Grim had a stiff, and Sanbei still gets them both. That is huge.
One enemy remaining.
1v3 now. It's all up to Nasty on that jet. Marty K closing this out for the Head Tappers.
And there's the Smarty I was telling you about. And this isn't the first time we've watched Smarty kind of slow play for the first few rounds when we're coming out with the big guns. But I'd be shocked if we don't see Smarty hanging out on the top 2 of this leaderboard for the rest of the game. I believe Smarty may be the MVP of the Summer Series at the moment. So a lot of stuff going on here. Like I had said earlier, as long as you can get to defense with a couple of rounds in hand, you're in a much better position to hang out on bind and really just watch angles as the other team, the attacking team, tries to get on. And right now we're watching Kennedy try real hard, and they're really struggling with their strategy here. So
You
we'll
want
see
to
a big
play?
push here
Let's
coming right away from
play.
Iron Head Tappers.
Yeah, Nasty's got the knives out, ready to get something. But Waves, I love that aggressive
Bomb
crawl
buddy out.
and the Venom. What it's called?
Spike's
The
there.
Molly from Microsoft. Push. Reflex has the op back.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
That was
Can't
that
use
was a
that.
tough loss. That was a lucky pick on the A site push right there from the Iron Head Tappers, but man, now we're gonna see oh, and actually enough econ again it looks like for Kennedy to buy. I don't know how they're winning this and keeping econ every single round.
Yeah, last time it was only Spectres, so I think they were maybe, you know, hopefully they had been like, you know, we might lose this one. They have rifles and a what, chamber? I almost said Sova op, chamber op, but rifles, like you said, big opportunity for Kennedy. Can they push this forward?
Definitely don't want to go in with only 2 rounds in hand. Gonna need a prepare for hellfire.
Ooh, right into U-Haul. Quick plant here from Kennedy. Maybe this is what they
Spike
need to do. Great trade. 3v4. Iron Head Tappers down a player. 3v3 now. There's a little conflict right here outside of U-Haul.
Teleport's
Kennedy
ready.
holding from short. Waves around the back. Waves
from behind. Oh wait,
One
1v1.
enemy remaining.
Two.
Last player
Oh.
standing.
This is a 1v1. Brim and Sky, Soundbay, and unfortunately I can't read Korean. But Brim and Sky here. Brim's gonna go down.
Oh, Brim taking a tough loss there. That quick. I thought Brim was gonna catch Sambe there with that quick headshot once she went down to get a quick pick on that plant, but she came off quick and was able to secure it.
So close.
Last round
so,
in the
so
half.
close. That's got to be so frustrating. Like they are just each time like just a touch away from victory. Can't quite secure it. I love the way that that Iron Head Tappers play. Like they're not afraid to like do these like long flakes and rotate around. They seem to really understand how
Here.
Kennedy's playing, and I think you said this is the first time these teams have seen each other, right?
This is the first time, at least to my knowledge, who knows in ranks Q. But yeah, in this experience, I will say this Kennedy team right now is, I think it's half of the winning team. They have a bit of a hodgepodge team right now.
Gotcha. Ooh, I love that fade lineup. But Boobot's gonna go out and try to catch out some Kennedy players. It's gonna see. Oh, yeah, they're just gonna tap it down.
Marty taking out all of the abilities right away.
The Prowler detected that somebody's in U-Haul. They know somebody's there, and they're a little bit more suspicious. Oh, just kidding.
Face
Not
your
seeing
fear!
him.
Leave them in!
Bolt's gonna catch D-Lash. They know he's around the corner.
Oh my
D-Lash
god!
with a 3K. Oh, jeez.
Toxin screen down.
Oh, and by the way, Reflex catch that free round. Dare doesn't care. He peeks the op. And
Waves
gets
coming
the
around
plant.
quickly back from
Spike
side.
planted.
Now aware that there's no B push whatsoever coming from behind. Are they going to be prepared for this? They got to know Waves has done it every single freaking round by now, so they have to.
One enemy remaining.
Yep, there it is.
Last player standing.
All right, and it's Nasty versus it's Nasty versus Sambe. Nasty's gonna do a little dance here with Sambe. This is
Better
gets the
move.
half.
Oh,
Get out.
that timing,
Sambe's sticking it. Whew.
that timing though. We saw Sambe last time try to stick it right.
Switching
and able to get
sides.
off the stick and come to get the kill, but this time not able to do it. And Kennedy probably feeling an immense amount of relief right now, going in 9-3 as opposed to 10-2. At least able to carry some of that motivation into this one. But what we do know is Bind is inevitably a defensive-oriented map, so this gives a lot of opportunity for Kennedy. Like you pointed out a couple rounds ago, it was tight every time. 1 or 2 kills almost every single round would have been the round difference there. So we may see an entirely opposite swing for the rest of this match. We really don't know.
I do want to say before we forget about that last round, there's a proverb. They say pros don't fake. Shout out to Sambe, the pro. I respect it. I respect the stick.
Let's go.
Oh man. So we'll see. I'm excited to see how Iron Head Tappers plays this map on attack. It's definitely not something I've seen them do before. So, and you can see they're split up, and that's something they love to do, is be all over the map all at the same time.
Yeah, we have 3 gonna push up A short, and it looks like Raze was gonna push into hookah and backs off. They decide that this is the play. Viper Wall, this is a cool Viper Wall, just shutting off the rest of the site for blue ball. So Headtappers can confidently push in. Nasty gets caught out. They know that Nasty is here. Nasty gets tapped down real quick.
Take hold.
Trying to
planted.
play in the smokes.
Last player
1v5,
standing.
1v5. This is all on Grim. Grim gets one. Grim gets two.
Brim trying.
Grim's trying. Hey, that's great. That's great. Grim putting some eliminations on the board for his team. We go into this is 10 to 3.
1 second, peeps.
And it looks
I
like
gotta
Iron
visit
Head Tappers
right
are going to
there.
force this from the way they played that round. By the way, I want to say how they played their smokes. They just smoked the middle of sight, and the Head Tappers were like, let's just play in the smoke. Push out from the smoke. That is clearly a practice strategy. That is really impressive play.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the missed opportunities for those smokers like Astra, like Brim, like Omen, right? Is using the smoke on attack, using the smoke to take off angles, and we saw them do quite a good job of that here.
Alright, so Head Tappers know there's nobody waiting, and aggressive grenade throw to backside. I love that Vortex as well. Oh, Mew gonna get the pick. Can he get D-Slash? Gonna teleport out. Grim not gonna be able to finish it up, but D-Slash is on B site. Here comes the rest of the team with Lance. Current 4v3. Nice little heal going out.
Spike
Sade.
planted.
Down.
No charges. I'll find you.
Flex's flash, great all the way out. Knows exactly where it is. Great pick from Not.
Last player standing.
Zombie gonna get the pick as well. It is
out.
You cannot finish this up. Zombie's pretty low. Waves is low. Can Waves get a little bit of a heal? This is big. Look at how low both of the Iron Tappers' health is.
One enemy remaining.
That makes 3.
Not has to stick this now.
You have
They
got
don't
to be
stick this.
kidding
That's
me.
it. Waves just gonna peek out.
Oh,
No charges.
That's not enough time.
Nuzzle's not able to. Gonna try to keep the gun, but not gonna do that either.
By the way, great 4K from Not.
Great 4K. I mean, I think in that opportunity though, a stick right there to make sure you get to half would have been the game changer there. If not, would have stuck another half second on there. Especially considering that we know what Not doesn't know, right? Is that, but what was that? Brim up and Hookah had absolutely no health to speak for, or Waves I think was up in.
Right. They played that perfectly. That's such a scary position when both the two holders are one tap, but like you said, just hold your angles, man. Hold your angles.
Keep up.
Here we go. It looks like again we can't really tell what they're gonna do. It looks like they're heavy. Iron Head Tappers heavy looking B right now, but a couple over on A, and Fade from Kennedy is gonna peek right out right away and try and see if she can't sneak around from behind.
Yep. Great defensive smokes here from Brim, trying to stop Head Tappers. Look at this, Not watching the play. Gonna get a pick. Gonna get 2 picks. Great.
Now they know.
Yeah, Not copying Wave's tactic from the previous round. It's like you said, just a reversal of roles here. 3. Not.
Last player
Reflex and
standing.
Waves. Gonna put it back together. This is all on Reflex now.
And Reflex has bomb. Creeping B has a chance to at least get a plan off, secure themselves a little bit of cash, and you can see right now that Dare is taking off, heading back to B, knows something is up, gonna check out the situation.
Yeah, and they know he's there now because he blew up Mew's teleport.
Spike planted.
Volley from Dare gonna go out, not gonna catch anybody. That's okay. Reflex is quite the angle. Brim with the cleanup, the redemption.
Right now in the chat, 9-3 curse activated has been mentioned, and now we've set it on the screen, so I don't know, guys. I don't know.
9-3 curse, 9-3 curse. Oh
11-4. One more round win for Iron Head Tappers, and they're gonna put Kennedy in a must-win situation. So Kennedy really gonna have to clean up a few of these rounds right now in a row, keep that motivation high, and secure the econ. I think econ is the key. And actually, you know, something that we've seen a lot from Iron Head Tappers is a sacrifice of a round or two. I mean, I've watched them toss 3 rounds at the beginning of a match just to make sure that they have 6K in the bank so they can go 2 buy in a row no matter what. And you can see here they could light buy, but they're opting not to. Probably a good chance they're just going to sacrifice this round and hope they get lucky.
Yeah. Yep. All classics. And 1 rifle. I think that rifle buy is very interesting. Waves here.
Knows.
No, not going to be able to do it.
Not pushing through. Knows they're there.
Yeah, not see Sambe, so yeah, Iron Head Tappers gonna just try pushing on site. You with the angle call, Dog's gonna catch it out. On going out, not catching anybody.
Spike down A.
Oh, this is so
chaotic. What do I even say about this?
I don't
This
know,
is
but
a net-
Smarty
Bring
stuck
them
here with
down.
very little life. Yeah,
Net win from Kennedy, just going through the TP. Reflex already on the rotate. These are 2 Kennedy players on B. Not gonna be a lot to say there. The Prowler through the teleporter. I love that. I've never seen that before. Look how
And now-
low Reflex and Smarty are. They are both like 1 tap, 2 tap on these rifles.
And now they know that Smarty is hanging out in Telly. All they got to do is secure it. I'm a little shocked they don't have someone in hookah watching that right there, but we can
Teleport's
see
ready.
Reflex creeping around trying to get a little bit of control here.
I love Dare's angle that he's holding. I don't know if Reflex is going to expect that.
30 seconds left.
Although maybe he does. Maybe he does. No, he does.
Last player standing.
Oh, but now it's just up to Smarty, who is probably, let's check that, 2 taps, 2 body shots away from going down. 42 is gonna barely save Smarty.
Listen up.
10
1v2,
seconds
Smarty,
left.
Smarty's gotta plant this.
Oh, I was nervous there. I really thought Smarty was going to pull that out. I did. I mean, it wouldn't have surprised me, but Smarty able to tag one, secure a little more econ for themselves for this next round, and able to stop the econ growth from Kennedy High School. So it was a really smart play by Smarty, willing to sacrifice himself to get a couple quick kills there.
Yeah, and on the other hand, great play from Brim. Once again, cleaning up the round for his team. Putting in some work on this second half of this game. Is this going to be a B push? Looks like it's a B push from Iron Head Tappers.
Reflex not buying, but has the ult, so we expect to see a Reflex ult here. See how this all pans
You want
out.
to
We
play?
can
Let's
do it more than
play.
once and pick a few with it.
That is an ult coming out.
Bring them
Reflex,
down.
Reflex, ready to get some picks. Op on offense can be a little bit trickier than op from defense. You know, on defense you can just hold an angle. So Reflex is really hoping that somebody on Kennedy gets cocky and pushes out B long, but Kennedy knows they're not about to do that. Smarty throwing a grenade backside. That's gonna catch Dare. Dare's gone. Brim almost gone as well. D-slash going
Spike
down
down.
to you. Smarty going down. Oh, this is chaos. Brim, get out of that. Get out of that Viper.
Welcome to my
It pays off.
Yeah. Great
Spike
fade
planted.
out, but great ult. Viper. Viper ult when you're defending is
Little
so
help.
killer. This is gonna be so hard for Kennedy to push in.
Last player
Catches
standing.
Zombie. Reflex catches Nasi. 1v2. Nasi is negated.
One enemy remaining.
Catches out Reflex. Waves on top of the whatever you call this weird little container thing. Nasi on the outside. He's gonna catch who? Not catches Waves.
Ah, what a 3K from Not in the Viper ult, able to take down 3 players solo style. Incredible timing.
Clutch.
I gotta say a little bit of luck
Nothing.
in that round, as it seemed like Not was able to catch each one of those players looking away. But man, what an important time for something like that. We're 11-6 now. We see Kennedy making the comeback right now. Can they pull it out and do the next 6 rounds in a row?
Yeah, that's got to be some incredible momentum in the favor of Kennedy. They win a 2v3 where they are pushing through a Viper snake pit, and they are pushing through a chamber op, a tour de force. Oh my goodness, that's got to be some
Watching
great
here.
motivation for Kennedy.
I'm sure they're feeling good now. Obviously, they're flush with guns, except for Mew, and they've got again Iron Head Tappers against the wall with not much weapons.
Bring them down.
And by the way, Mew's got his own tour de force out. Looks like he's trying to hold down short, but Head Tappers are not there. They're pushing through hookah. They want B site. Dar's going down on B. Kennedy's got it.
I've got your trail.
Vortex is gonna try to suck or get Dare out of the corner. Great grenade. Mew's ult is just done for. Grim trying to spray out the smoke, not gonna catch anybody. Tags up D-slash a little bit. 4v3 situation
Spike
here.
planted.
Brim knows he's in trouble.
Yeah, Brim is so stuck about to throw out some smoke.
Why'd you find it?
Here. Great wall, great
Fire
ult
in
from
the
D-slash.
Found one.
Ult
No
just goes,
charges.
Not gonna catch anybody. Oh, Grim really wants to push out of elbow, but Iron Head Tappers, they know. They know.
Someone's gonna have to do something if they want to get work done. One
Great
down
pick.
here. We see Brim catch Reflex, their top fragger.
Stims
Gonna have
out,
to
D-slash.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, what an incredible play. That timing, that team communication right there. Obviously, they had already had a conversation about how to secure this round, and that clutch moment, unbelievable.
4K from Brim. 3 rounds in a row. Brim is cleaning up for Kennedy. Oh, shout out. He's my MVP right now for Kennedy. He is working wonders in this second half of this game.
Yeah, really held out until this half of the game to just kind of show
Need
up
a drop.
and hitting that leaderboard there. But if you take a look right now, everybody is going to be flush with cash, able to buy what they want, and Nacy Jet actually buying the off, so that's a little bit of a surprise there. A big cash spend, but Nacy does have the money to do it, so we'll see if that off pays off. We'll keep an eye on her this round.
Yeah.
She's gonna PK with it, and there ain't nobody A. They are going for another strong B push. They do believe they can get there, and they have been able to get the bomb down. Sorry, the spike down on site every time they've pushed B.
Boomer talk. More boomer talk.
Yes, yes, yes.
Pull cast.
Stars going down. Kennedy knows something's up on E site. Trying to push through. Boombot goes out. Sambe is on site. D-Slash is on site. There. They just have sight. Iron Head Tappers have sight right now. They are scouting out elbow. Probably, yep, they know Brim is in elbow. They're going to
Spike
aggressively
planted.
push him.
That Astra smoke is the move for this team. I mean, it gets them into sight every single time, and that seems to be why they're pushing B so hard too. Everybody rotating now. They're all going to be stuck going in the same place here. Can Jets pay off?
Yeah, I want to call out the Waves order here too. That is a one-way Iron Head Tappers if anybody tries to push through here. Yeah, I think Kennedy knows that. Oop, that's a bad grenade. Huge advantage on Not and on Dare. I don't know how Kennedy will do this. Waves
Last
gets a
player
pick.
standing.
Waves gets another pick. Sambe with the third pick. Oh, I was ready. But
Ready for
still,
Waves 4K.
yeah.
Match
Kennedy
point.
can't secure it. 12-7. Quite a comeback from Kennedy, but Iron Head Tappers 1 round away from
Oh my god,
securing
and this
game.
econ for Kennedy right now is absolutely brutal. That was a must-win round for them. So you can see now they have a Sheriff, they have a Vandal, they have a Spectre. I mean, a couple Vandals, but they're definitely in a tough way here. And of course, that means Iron Head Tappers not only are rich for at least 1, if not 2 more rounds, maybe 3 after this, no matter what, they're also flush with weapons. So it's going to be a tough round here.
I want to call out Massey has ult. Ooh, not going down so quick. That's really bad for Kennedy. Nasi has jet knives. Still bought a Vandal. It's fine. Maybe somebody Nasi throws it down and somebody picks it up. Ooh, great sprays. Gonna catch Nasi a little bit. And they now know there's 3 people here on A. Yeah, Nasi's got the knives out. Smarty taking down Mew. Hard rotate.
And someone pays the price, but they are going to be able to get the sight for it. We do see Smarty get taken down there, which is a good pick to take out. Smarty being one of their stronger players, but they are about to plant on site, and they have nothing but time and ability to just map this out, plan this out, strategize this. Look at them.
Interesting. I thought I didn't realize D-Slash had the spike. I don't know if they didn't realize that either. But spike has now been planted.
I've got your
Kennedy
trail.
full rotating through CT. Oh, and that's so brutal. Sambe with the Sky ulti. There's 3 people on Kennedy. They know where all 3 Kennedy players are. They just have to hold CT. That's where all 3 of them have to come.
Open up the sky.
Nacy able to get one with the knives.
Last player standing.
2v3, 1v3.
D-Slash with the
Attackers
3K
win.
to close it out. Iron Head Tappers remain undefeated in the Summer Series for Stay Plugged In. What a match, Ben. Wasn't it amazing?
Oh, this was a great game. That was a great game. I love to see that comeback from Kennedy. That was so exciting to see. But at the end of the day, Iron Head Tappers, these guys, they have a game plan. These guys are practiced. These guys are professional. They played a super impressive game.
And when we say practiced, I am not even joking with you. It is practiced. I mean, these guys are running scrims before they play every single game. I mean, they are not just your mom and pop show. I mean, these guys know what they're doing. They know what they're up to. They come in here prepared with a plan every time. And something else that I've noticed they do, they love to watch the Twitch feed. So they will watch other teams while playing their own matches so that they can prep for their next matchup. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they're not on our next stream that they'll be watching whoever is so that they can prep for round 3 should they make it to round 3 and continue their undefeated streak in the Summer Series Road to Radiant presented by Stay Plugged In.
Whew, okay, I need to cool down a little bit. Oh my goodness. We have another game after this though, right? We got another game next?
Another game? I mean, are you kidding me? We got 2 more in a row. We are going to take a nice little 5 to 7 minute break here. Of course, your casters need to hit the bathroom, grab some water, come back refreshed and ready for another call. So guys, stay tuned. Just hang out. We're just going to an intermission screen. You'll see us in less than 15 minutes, hopefully only 10. Can't wait. Yes, folks, we're back. Round 2 of this Week 5 Road to Radiant presented by Stay Plugged In Valorant Summer Series. We have one more week this week, one more week next week to cap off our third 2-week set. And once that's complete, that will determine entry into the final tournament where there will be, yes, folks, a $1,000 cash prize. Right now, we're not seeing Iron Head Tappers, but they are. Whoa, that was a quick pick. They are on site to win it all. I'm back here, though, with my boy, RuneSkin.
Yes, I'm here again. Oh, and it actually looks like we had a lobby issue. Oh, okay. Awkward timing, but I guess that gives us more time to talk about these teams. This is going to be Claremont versus team, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Team Eclectic.
Eclectic with a Q.
Yeah, with a Q at the end. That's why I'm not sure. But pretty sure Eclectic is what they're getting at. These teams both defeated their opponents in their previous match. So whoever wins this will go on to the next round. They'll be on the next stream after this one. But in the meantime, we're going to be playing on Ascent today, and we're going to be watching Claremont defend first.
I am excited to see this match, but what I will say is if you take a quick peek over there at the ranks, which I was doing, you will see it's going to be an uphill battle for Claremont here. A lot of golds, a lot of plats on Claremont, but all EQ players here were Immortal, and Jacket was listed as Radiant, number 235 or something. So, I mean, that's like a top-notch team. This is going to be a team to watch for sure. It is their first entry into the Road to Radiant Summer Series. So we have no intel on this team except that they won last round. That's really all we can tell you at this point. I'm excited to see it. Claremont's been playing. They've been up and down, some wins, some losses. So who knows what they're going to pull out tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited for this, and I guess maybe EQ, that's the easier way to refer to this eclectic team. They have already picked their lineup. We see Fade, we see Chamber, who seem to be mainstays right now of competitive Valorant. KO, of course, for the information. And on the other hand, Claremont have their own Fade. Maybe they have a Chamber, but they have Jett as a duelist. Omen for smokes as well. Ooh, are they going to pick Phoenix? I would be excited about that.
Looks like we might have a team comp locked in. They're definitely still fleshing it out. We know Omen.
Yep, we know Omen for sure. And KJ is usually a pretty safe pick on Ascent. I think a
Choose
lot
your
of people
agent.
just know how to set up KJ on both sides, especially B. But is that a Jett? We already have the Phoenix locked in, which is cool. Yep, looks like this will be the final lineup. Fade, KJ, and Chamber. Oh, double Chamber, you can't do that. Oh, quick swap over to Sova. So once again, kind of like what we saw from Kennedy last game, we see that Claremont has 2 intel gathering operators. They have Stova and Fade, who have a very similar role. Their kits are pretty comparable, but that just means that Claremont's got more information to play off of. On the other hand, this EQ team, they've got KO to gather information. I guess you could argue Sova can gather a little bit of information from his trip, but not a whole lot.
I'm really excited about this map play. I love Ascent personally because I think that mid area for this is really the determining factor between a struggling team and a top tier team who can control that mid zone, whether on attack or defense, really. Because if you can creep through there, you can really get to either side pretty quickly and bomb onto it. I'm excited to see how this all plays out. I'm excited to see Team Eclectic. I almost called them Team Equalizer, EQ. Gotta keep that in mind, Team EQ. And here we go. We're about to get started. 15 seconds left. It looks like already Team EQ is going to go ahead and buy a little bit. They're choosing to buy abilities, but if you look at Claremont, a couple of them are choosing to buy weapons and some armor. So we'll kind of see how it plays out.
Interesting buy here. I want to shout out Shibby, the Omen over on Claremont, has a
Standing
Bucky,
ahead.
looking to catch somebody. But anyway, we see an aggressive mid-peek here from Koala, who's going to get dinged up for the troubles. Going to try to swing out, but Jacket's going to grab that pick really quick. On the other hand, we see that's Diz and Merge going to catch out Miyu in the boathouse, going to get tagged up. This is 2v5 for Claremont. Claremont are going to have to retake on B.
And
Last
what an
player
incredible
standing.
push there from both of them.
Spike
And I said it
planted.
earlier, right? Those top and low teams, those are your teams. We're talking about the difference between mid control and just all 5 teams trying to ball onto the side from the same position. And we get a flawless here, no surprise after that quick push onto B and able to secure that site. Securing B is on Ascent in particular is so important. If you can get that bomb planted on the B site with at least 2 players, I mean, there's only 2 entries and they're so easy to get to from either side that it gives you a nice opportunity to cut off those angles and really keep the other 2 out.
So we see this time it looks like it's going to be a pretty hard B push. They're going to have EQ is going to have looks like Jacket or Austin or maybe both try to get some mid control while we see Merge scouting out. He's going to scout out SWATbot. They know somebody is watching. Quick smoke to try to stop him as well as a molly. Diz sprays. Shimmy. That's gotta hurt.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, but SWATbot blinds, sprays, and gets Dizzy. But Merge is going to get sight now and plant.
Right in mid there,
Planted.
take away man down, and now they're kind of stuck up in heaven trying to get onto sight. All the rest of the players there, and Super Ray able to sneak Jacket out there though real quickly.
Yeah, both Super and Jacket
enemy
tagged up. After you goes down, Super
You
goes
were
down.
so close.
That was a hard round.
That was tough, but at least they got a couple kills. We didn't see another flawless, right? So that's got to help a little bit with that motivational booster there. I do know Claremont is a UFBA team. They do play with us in the Delta division. I know that a big part of they're a new program. Actually, I'm friendly with their coach. He's a real life friend of mine. And I know they're a new program, but one of the things they decided to do this summer was to get that team together for the fall, get them playing in the summer series, get them seeing some regular competition that's going to challenge them so that they can prepare for the fall season coming strong.
Super's going to aggressively push out with a Bucky, and he just teleports away as soon as he's blinded. But Claremont is ready to get anybody who runs around the corner. SWATbot going to get the Prowler. They are on site fighting for the house. Still 5v5. Mew goes down lane. SWATbot goes down as well. Sight control is now squarely in EQ's favor. They are winning this
Spike planted.
retake situation for Claremont.
Not quite able to get the
Last player
and
standing.
I spoke too soon. Koala able to sneak one nice shot there. And oh my gosh, Shibby not able to get the kill with the shotgun, but in the right position to do it.
Yep, and so now we are going into the 4th round. Claremont is now able to buy, which is important. They did not save in round 2, so they did not have rifles round 3. But round 4, they finally got some rifles. SWATbot with an Odin, likely meaning he is going to camp out. He's going to camp out lane probably, and shoot wallbang through the B main. Oh my god, he just wants to spray down B main. You know what? That's fine too. Prowler's gonna catch him out. Oh, never mind. He sold the
Face
Odin
your
last second.
fear!
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see the Oda yet. I got rid of that. Probably a little bit too expensive to provide up.
Ollie's gonna go out. Okay, Diz goes down.
enemy
Merge goes
remaining.
down. One
Spike
person.
down A.
Here on Team EQ, can Austin pull off the 1v4? They know he's there. They're just gonna hold it.
Austin's gonna hope to get a pick here or two, you know, and they're chasing down, which that is a tell of a team that needs to learn some patience. They have bomb inside that can be doing anything, and EQ Austin not quite able to stop them. But really, I really think in that circumstance, you have bomb and clear vision. You will know when someone picks it up, and you bring somebody maybe around from the back of A to cover them from coming out of there. I think that would be the strategy to really pinch them in and force the play.
So econ-wise, still a little bit rocky for Claremont. They kept 3 rifles from that round. It looks like SWATbot's gonna pick up an Ares. Super's got an op. Tour de Force is coming out, and it looks like he is gonna be holding B main. Interesting place to hold an op angle, but hey, you do you, dude. And unfortunately, EQ is not gonna be pushing there.
No, but he's able to zip right out, head back over, and he's going to swing around to the other side and look to pick somebody up there.
Yep. Both teams know that they're watching main. Koala's going to go down to Jacket. This is going to be Diz's chance to push up through main. Mew's going to try to catch him out.
No more.
Mew gets him. Jacket getting Shibby on the other end, though. 3v4 situation. 3v3 situation. Excuse me. Super has rotated around to A, but just missed them rotating through tree. He's gonna peek out. Oh, he's not gonna get Austin! Oh, that's big.
Spike planted.
Loss there, but able to not get caught by KO's knife there, so SWATbot maybe have a little bit of secrecy left in his play, but not so sure here.
Careful now.
Ooh, great little Sova lineup there. I love that. SWATbot is fully out of heaven. You see Jacket
Last player
hanging out
standing.
below. EQ gonna clean up the round for EQ.
Yeah, and if you saw there, I think it was who was that? I think that was KO threw a flash there, knowing that it was that Omen was playing from long haul there, and really that was a smart play, throwing a flash, blinding Heaven, so that your teammate on the other side is able to pop out and grab the angle and is able to close it out and get both kills at the end. I mean, that was really, really good comp right there.
So 1v4, Claremont does have one in the bag. What is EQ up to this round? Looks like 3 through tiles, 1 holding.
You want to play? Let's play.
There's the tour de force out for Boom. Gonna back off really quick so Sova Darks doesn't catch him out. 2 from top. Looks like Verge is gonna try to push up through main. Austin gonna take out Shibby really quickly.
And here we go. They're all over the map here. It looks like Team EQ not really focusing on one area, but does have bomb dropped
find
over by
you.
B's site just in case. Don't want to get caught with it.
Yeah, Jacket heard some people rotating, although that smoke made SWATbot suspicious. Koala gonna pick off Boom, the office squad. SWATbot pushing up
enemy
the smoke,
remaining.
gonna pick up Mew grabbing
Oh
2.
my God.
And
Sorry,
he's
I
gonna
interrupted
heal.
you there, but God, that was unbelievable right there. Just a lucky pull right through the smoke there that Omen left down in mid, and Phoenix able to grab a couple kills there. Bomb still hanging out over on mid. They're looking for the player, and SWATbot able to take Austin out. They don't even know where the bomb is though.
Yeah, they were not sure. They were absolutely not sure where the but hey, they got the round. That's what matters, right?
And now we've got 2-4, you know, and I do want to say I called a little bit for Team EQ here, but it looks like Claremont really doing a good job of using their abilities, playing patiently, not pushing too hard, and I think that I think it's paying off for them at the moment.
So it looks like this is gonna be a harder A push from EQ. But not a whole lot from Claremont to defend. Ooh, I like Shibby with the Judge here, and the Shibby with the Judge and the Omen ultimate. I love the sneaky plays when the Omens try to TP behind people. Boombot's gonna go out into the smoke, catch out Shibby. Oh, here we go. Shibby is gonna raise. Great push on the site. Merge is gonna plant here at default. This is all on Claremont's side. This is all up to Super and SWATbot again.
Come on, let's go.
SWATbot's gonna ult out, flash out, not gonna see anybody. Oh, SWATbot's gonna go down. He had his ult though, so that's okay. So we're gonna get a pick. 2v3, a little more even.
Last player standing.
And that's it.
Really, really tough if you're playing defense and they take a site and you're trying to rotate over from B. I mean, it's so stuck to Heaven on A when you're coming in from defender's spawn side there. You're welcome to go down for that nice little side door there, but whenever you try to go tree side, you're going to be given away right away either by a window noise, by window breaking, or trying to blow out the door there. I mean, it's just there's an easy intel giveaway, so everybody goes up to Heaven, and it just makes it really tough because there's a good 2 or 3 angles to hold Heaven down and keep anybody from dropping on site.
Yeah, so it looks like this is gonna be a hard push. They know that somebody's there. We got a KO. Trying to push on Disney, gonna get Mew. They're almost on site, pushing through lane. They're gonna get Shibby. Shibby trying to teleport him back. SWATbot goes down to 2v5 situation. EQ is already planting. They have a really strong hold
Last
on this
player
site.
standing.
Ooh, it's all up to Koala. Koala 1v5 clutch is 3K. Cleaning this up for EQ. They have a very strong position here in this series.
Yeah, I do think, in my opinion, unlike the map that we were on before, which I find to be a very easy to hold down defensive map, I do think attack there's a little bit of an advantage here. So I don't want to count Claremont out, but we're definitely watching EQ do some serious round control, map control, able to really lock down areas. And I think Claremont, in a lot of ways, relying on their running gun, and it's working at times. So I think this could go either way still.
Yeah. Another hard push out B side. We have a few going tiles and a few pushing in. They got some good intel around. They're trying to make sure that nobody's here. Oh, the hunter goes out. Is gonna catch Merge. That's a big deal. That's a pick right off the bat.
It's a nice catch. It's a good feeling when you know you're 4 on 5.
Super watching teammate, watching for somebody. Austin's gonna peek out. Trap goes down. Jacket pushing out from Market.
Spike down.
Flash did not catch the move, and Austin peeking out. They know the tour Market. Super's gonna go down. Austin grabbing 2. They're gonna try to get on the site really quick. Here's the plan. Yeah, Diz is going to be able to plant here while Austin holds down.
Spike planted.
Holds down main. Fragment grades. Stop.
One enemy remaining.
Great pick from SWATbot. 1v2.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, what a spray! What a spray! But able to get the headshot there, and Diz D holding down the map. I'm surprised nobody playing back on B side at all. They're playing really aggressively, not allowing us to even get anywhere near Market or nobody in Boathouse. I'm kind of surprised, honestly.
Yeah, EQ seems to be a really aggressive team. They aggressively push on the site, they plant, and they aggressively push back. Best defense is a good offense, right?
I suppose that's what, or is it the best offense is a good defense?
Either, I mean,
Not in
either
this
way. Yeah, not in this case.
Pretty
SWATbot
immediate push.
Yeah, he's blinded. He's got a judge. He's trying to stay silent here. Not gonna pay off. Jacket also gonna pick Super on the other side of the map. Jacket gonna push in.
Face
through
your
tiles,
fear!
gonna smoke.
Omen kill.
Koala's gonna get him. On the meantime, onto B site.
Spike
Shibby
down
grab
A.
one.
Yep, that's right. 2v3 situation here. BU scouting things out. He's not gonna. Oh, I guess he knows that that Chamber is
Spike
hiding
planted.
outside of the door. Doesn't know that anybody's under. Doesn't know that anybody is the opposite side of the end. Koala's gonna prowl out. Koala knows that somebody's behind generator. Can BU catch Raze? Can he
player
catch
standing.
Disney? No, he can't.
Mark
Boom's gonna
one.
get the pick. This is all situation. Disney gonna finish it off.
Poor Koala been stuck here in that last position 1v3, 1v4 more than once now. But Koala not giving up anyway. You know, we haven't even talked about the econ at all, and I think maybe everybody's had enough econ for the last few weeks. Now we're gonna see a really tight position here by Claremont. They are just chilling around 2,000 each, you know, really only allows them to do a nice light buy if they want, or they can choose to save, but you can see a couple sheriffs picked up here, just one Vandal on the team. So it's going to be a tough round here for them, considering Team EQ is just stacked with cash for the next several rounds, possibly all the way through.
I think it's, yeah, they're gonna have rifles all the way through the end of this first half. Shibby closing the door, interestingly enough, gonna get a pick on Disney, gonna get a pick on Boom, gonna get a pick on Jacket. Oh, what a great 3K! But Merge is gonna get Shibby. Door is, it looks like the door is open. Watching outside the smoke is Koala picked off. You gonna get picked up. Yeah, oh, it's such a good
player
advantage for Claremont. And now it's Merge with a
One enemy
Merge get
remaining.
the ace? Nope.
Spike down A.
Super and Austin.
They have to put Ray. Oh my gosh, it's Super Ray able with
Their
8
faces.
health left,
Out of
able
range.
to wallbang into the head
Out
Austin.
of range.
Last round before
Yeah,
the
that was
switch.
great. That was absolutely great. I think Super knew that he had the advantage. The impetus was on KO
Does
to
anyone
plant
have
there. He
funds?
just had to hold the angle, wait for him to try to
They
plant,
are so
and
dead.
make his move.
Super Ray ready to play with that ult this time. True to first coming out,
That
really
works.
hoping, like we saw earlier already, really hoping to get a nice quick pick here right at the B entrance there. That tends to be a really dangerous spot to try and get away with that at B main, only because obviously you can see already Fade ready to throw some abilities.
Yeah, so Super holding this B main angle, but he's already been caught out. Ooh, and he shoots, so they know that Super is there. Meantime, Koala's trying to hold down mid from Disney and Austin, but they're just going to cross across to A. They know that Chamber is on B. They do not want to play with Chamber ult. They are already on site. Jacket taking aggressive control of Heaven with the TP. Might catch out Super here. Might catch out. Nope, Koala gets the revenge, but that's the opt down.
Spike
And
planted.
here we go, we can see Austin right here waiting for
Face your
the cross.
fear!
Oh, pays the price for it.
Last player
Goal.
standing.
One player left, they got a bomb on together to really get this.
Yep, all up to Merge. Holding a weird angle here on Heaven. Not going to get anything off of it, but they know where he is. Or they kind of know. He knows where they are, excuse me. SWATbot going to fight him on Jen. SWATbot goes down. You fighting here. Getting. They're both
player
reloading.
standing.
Merge with the pistol. Time is running out. Merge is playing this so well. Getting in Koala's head. Yep, oh, there we go, though.
Wow.
Zed to finish it off. That was so close.
With the laser pistol, and I really did feel very confident that Merge was going to be able to hold that down. I hate that moment, that anxiety builds up when you
Switching
know
sides.
you got to get the kill, and the opponent knows it doesn't matter whether they give you their death or not. All that matters is you don't have time for that spike. But here we see, who was that? Koala? Koala able to get a jumping spray headshot, but jumping right-click headshot there with the pistol. Beautiful.
Great stuff. Yeah, Merge. And shout out to Merge again, who played that so well, just barely jiggling out from behind Jen. That's a hard place to hold with that little cover and that little health
That's a good
left. But things have swapped now. We are now going to see Claremont on attack. We are going to see EQ on defense. But I expect EQ to not play defense. I expect them to play offense. I expect them to be running out at Claremont.
Offense is the best defense.
That's right. That's right.
Claremont
gonna push. Interesting one-way here. I really like that one-way smoke from Jacket. SWATbot pushing up solo here. Ooh, whiff on the Haunt. They're not going to get any info on site. Shimmy aggressively teleporting up. Gets a pick, but it's going to go down to 3v1 here. Bird's just going to get one. Q's going to clean it up. Oh,
Last player standing.
I almost called it the Spectre. That, oh, what's the little bandit? No. What's the little one-handed auto? Whatever. Koala pushing up through heaven. Not going to get the pick. Austin is going to end the round. Great round here from EQ.
It does make you wonder a little bit why Koala didn't just take off, run out, and try to bomb that onto B. You know, get that spike down, get your team 500 cash. I mean, that might have been an opportunity. Although they would have known. I mean, there would have been absolutely no curiosity about where they were.
So it looks like this is going to be a B push this time from Claremont.
I will rip the light
But
from
I'm
them.
expecting these two eclectic players to push up really hard through mid. Yep, they do. Knife doesn't catch anybody in tiles, so EQ I think is going to push out really strongly here into mid, get that mid control. Great grenade from Disney. SWATbot is running onto site, getting a quick wall up. Ooh, I like this wall.
Destroyed.
Phoenix SWATbot gonna push onto site. Disney's here.
One enemy
Disney's gonna
remaining.
take down 3!
Spike down B.
What a 3K. Super and Disney gonna meet up. Super gonna end that 3K. It is not gonna be a merge. With right click to finish the round.
Super and Koala doing a lot of work here for the team. A lot of jumping headshots I'm noticing with these pistols, huh? But yeah, they're really holding it down for the top of the leaderboard here for Claremont High. And Claremont really a little out of their depth in the last few rounds. It seems like their strategies for bombing onto a site just are not quite working out. And I do wonder if maybe that's their team comp doesn't have exactly the firepower they need to get onto the site together. With only Omen to provide any real smokes or cover for them, you know, Sova's really got to get that dart out and gather that intel, maybe get that owl in use too, which we haven't seen a whole lot of.
Got a lot of weird guys here. Super pushing out really aggressively, gets blind down, blind going out. What a seize though! But they're not going to get any value out of it. Great grenade throw from Koala. Koala's going to get shot out, not minded. 2 picks! Jacket gets Koala from behind. SWATbot holding a corner with a shorty. This is a terrifying situation. Pushing up, looking for a gun in A main.
Yes,
He's very scared.
They've already gone through. They're taking off. They're going for B. They're sure it's going to be a B push, or a B plant, obviously at this point. But I think Phoenix just luckily running a few steps behind the team.
Phoenix picking up a Spectre when there was a Vandal very close by. Very questionable play, but maybe he didn't want to make noise. If so, fair enough. But both of the EQ players are on B. They're both on B. They're looking around. They are sniffing out the site, and they do not sniff a Phoenix. Meanwhile, SWATbot plants on A. And there they go. They're off. They're running
off. Omen dropping smokes over there, just trying to figure out what they're doing. And SWATbot playing aggressively here. He's gonna break the window.
He hears them at least. Maybe now that he hears them, it looks like the window's already broken. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Boombot going out, not catching anybody. He's pushing through. Oh! The timing was so close. And this is hard because he closed the door on himself. He can't push through tree. This is not good. You got a molly swat?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, there's the shorty! Is he gonna hold this down? Oh! No, they have it. He's good.
Oh, what a smart play there, though. What a smart play there. I mean, really one of the best plays I think we've seen so far from Claremont. So that was a really nice attempt there to just try and play a little
Anyone
strategic
need
there,
something?
get around. Definitely closed the door on himself. Might have been a bit of a mistake there, but able to get that shotty out. What a lucky pull on that shotty at the end.
Yeah, Disney was at 4 HP. Just the spray pattern was a little bit different, and SWATbot would have closed that game out, or closed that round out, because, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is, and just a couple rounds left here, really. If Claremont
You want to
isn't able
play?
really-
Let's play.
Disney with a 3K, like
Spike
5
down,
seconds into
B.
this round. What's going on? Here comes the party.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Disney doesn't get it. Austin gets the pick though. This is all up to Super Ray. Just kidding. Jacket closes out the round for Team EQ.
Oh my gosh, and poor
Match point.
Rays there. Disney left with that ult in hand, not able to fire it off before Sova picks him.
Yeah, but Disney did get some crazy value there. There's that aggressive defensive play we were looking for from EQ. Pushed out through B main, 3 kills right off the bat. EQ is 1 round away from closing out this game.
Hey, what I will tell you is if we see EQ play against Iron Head Tappers, if they don't know that team at all and they play that way, they're going to pay a massive price. They will not be able to just bomb around a site like that.
Where
No
are
way.
Oh, what an awkward play there. EQ
Spike
and
down.
SWATbot running into each other.
One enemy
EQ gets 2
remaining.
kills. Oh no, that was so quick. It's all up to Ray.
Defenders
That's
win.
game.
Pretty decisive win there for Team Eclectic. You know, there was a few good rounds on defense there for Claremont, but it was clear about 5 or 6 rounds in that maybe they were a little outmatched here by EQ. Really running and gunning. I can't even say that we saw a whole ton of strategy from Team Eclectic here. What we just saw them was relying on their ability to point and click.
We got a little bit of banter in the chat here. It looks like both these teams being very friendly to each other. They both agreed this was a very good game. That's great. But that means that EQ is moving on to the finals. They're going to play the winner of the other game. That would have been what, Iron Head Tappers versus whoever they were playing.
I'm not sure who it is that they're playing, but I won't lie, I would be shocked if it wasn't them that we saw in the finals here. So we'll see Team Eclectic hopefully going back, watching the last couple minutes of this stream right now as they finish out and listening in at the warning they've been given. They better be careful when they go up against those Iron Head Tappers, because I'm telling you, if they come running in 5-man like that every single time, it's going to be angled death for them trying to get onto sites like that. So I'm really excited to see what's next. Ben, final thoughts?
Eclectic and Head Tappers. This is going to be one heck of a game.
Can't wait. We will see you guys back here after intermission, 10 to 15 minutes. We can't wait. We're back. Thank you for sticking with us. We know it took a little bit of time. We had some technical difficulties, but OMS Chris here from UFEA GG helping out on the spin stream. I am back. I have returned. And yes, once again for round 3, I have brought one of my good buddies, Ben.
So, I'm hyped about this game because these were teams that both pretty thoroughly cleaned up their opponents. So I'm hoping this is going to be a really close match between Team Eclectic, that's going to be EQ for short, and Team Iron Head Tappers.
We do have a bit of a dicey situation here with player Kimchi joining the team last second here. They, you can tell we're a little late. Technical difficulties ran into for Team Eclectic, but they were able to bring in a Phil sub who will enter onto their roster officially for the duration of the Road to Radiant series. Now you are allowed to have up to, I think I'm right, 8 players on a roster. So this player will be added. We'll see what Kimchi brings to the table. But as Ben said earlier, RuneSkin, you're right. We saw EQ pretty decisively win that last match, so much so that we had like a 40-minute window between that match and the other matches ending. But I'm excited to see what they can do against the league's undefeated crowned champions for 2 bi-weekly sets in a row, winners of both
Select
$200
your
prizes.
agent.
That is the Iron Head Tappers.
So, looking at these team comps, both have Chambers, both have Vipers, and that's something that I expect. Viper is so dominant on Icebox. Like Viper Wall can just cut off huge parts of the site when some of these sites can be a little bit wider than typical maps. And Chamber, what's there to say? Everybody wants to op. Nobody wants to give the op to the opponent. You know, great pick all around, always.
Also, as we talked about in that round 2 with Chamber, something important is the mobility of Chamber, right? Map mobility is strong for Chamber, especially in defense when you're trying to cover 2 sites that are so far away on maps like Icebox, like Breeze. So I really do think Chamber is a good pick. Also, of course, there are at least 3 or 4 really strong op locations, so that Crude Force guaranteed to come into play from both teams. I'm sure even on the attack side, there's great op opportunity here.
Yep. I'm excited to see how the difference in these rosters matter. You know, EQ running with a Fade and a Raze, and then Iron Head Tappers running with a Sova and a KJ. And of course, KJ a strong pick because Iron Head Tappers are starting off on defense. KJ loves to be on defense. I'm excited to see how they set up. It looks like KJ has a turret set up in Kitchen to catch anybody running up tube or running through mid. But yeah, here we go.
And right away, Chamber noticing that it looks like they have a B push here coming from our attacking
Teleport's ready.
EQ.
Yeah, remember from last game, EQ, these dudes love to run on site, but they're being very cautious right now. Oh, that's a really strong wall. Iron Head Tappers are already trying to crack it. It's going to be hard to crack. Plant goes down, but there's a hole in the wall. Merge is still going to get out. 5v5 situation. Spike is planted. It is on Head Tappers. Get in here and defuse. We have a orb down there. It looks like it's going to be in favor of Head Tappers. Going to block things up. Great wall there. Now it's on Head Tapper. Right through this wall. They're running in. Going to tap down waves.
Last player standing.
My God, what an insanely active little last 20 seconds there. Wall to wall. Wall to wall. You see what I did?
Yep. D/slash in on the flank. Dizzle is hiding in the smoke. Gonna right click tap for the last kill. This means that EQ is up 1-0 against Iron Head Tappers. I want to remind you all, Iron Head Tappers are undefeated. People have taken a few rounds off of them, but these guys are undefeated. Can EQ be the first squad to, like, you know, take down Iron Head Tappers, this dominant squad?
You know, and I've pointed out before that Iron Head Tappers is plenty happy to give 3 rounds away to build their econ if they have to drop 3 in a row. And that's what we just saw here. If you look at them right now, 0 buys whatsoever. Willing to pay the price, not afraid. They're going to do some hard pushes. Away, grab a couple kills. Smarty does just that.
Yeah, great pick from Smarty. Diz going to return the favor onto Reflex. Merge hanging out, trying to catch him, rotating mid. Diz is going to get taken down. Sambe is almost down. Great wall from Jacket. They have guns. Break the wall. Sambi goes down. Sambi was one tap. Smarty goes down too. Waves is so low. Great Viper Venom out there. Jacket's low.
Poison orb emitted.
Jacket's low.
Last player standing.
Oh, this is all up. Yeah, that was a hard situation to be in. EQ taking another round. By the way, Austin bought a Vandal round 2.
This is the EQ we're familiar with already from just last game, right? We've seen EQ do this. They love hard rush, hard push, drop those abilities quick and fast. But now when we take a look at Iron Head Tappers, that's a full buy. They've cashed out. And it looks like what we're actually going to continue to see from EQ right now is there's going to be some hesitation in their buying. They're just going to save a little bit of money. And they're really going to have a strong buy next round. So if Iron Head Tappers can pull this one out, we'll have our first real full buy both teams next round.
This is a interesting. Oh, Smarty and Waves picks right off the bat. Trying to push up. Trying to push up mid is not going to work. He wants to go around on pipe, but this great smoke here from D-Slash is going to stop him from doing that. D-Slash playing some very aggressive Viper. Last time we saw this team, it wasn't D-Slash, it was Waves on the Viper. Interesting now that D-Slash plays Viper on Icebox.
It looks like here we see the Iron Head Tappers. You have Reflex over there really just holding down the rotation to be expecting it. And it looks like Merge is going to try to push that direction. But we know that one thing Iron Head Tappers loves to do is leave one player behind just in case.
I'll find you.
So it looks like we have Austin and Merge pushing up mid. Nobody's there to check them, but Sambe is rotating over all the way to B. Smarty's going to try to rotate through mid. D-Flash! There we go. Grabbing the lurk, just like you said.
30 seconds left.
Sambe waiting for it, looking for Merge to come out. Merge going to push in.
Oh, we got a little fight here in the kitchen. Prowler goes out, gonna get shot down. Double peek. Yeah, Austin's gonna get Sambi. 4-2. Catches Waves on the outside. Gets tapped, but Austin gets tapped too. Austin's low.
One enemy
Oh, there's
remaining.
almost. Oh, there's
10
almost
seconds
no time
left.
to plant. I don't think
Spike
Austin
down,
can
B.
can plant. I mean,
Then that's a bomb drop right there anyway. It seems like at this point it's really going to be about gun preservation if possible. Not so sure that's going to be though with all this push.
oh, D-Slash sees him. Doesn't want to. Oh, just kidding. Does peek him.
Yeah, I thought a D-Slash was just going to peel off and say, let me just keep my gun, but they're actually in a strong position when it comes to this one right now. So really only Smarty, who is at the top of the leaderboard, cashed out for next round. But probably plenty of cash to make it through. We're going to see EQ here forced by their way to broke just about for at least 3, if not 4 of their players. So this is a must-win round to maintain their econ.
Absolutely rough situation econ-wise. And yeah, it looks like Head Tappers, econ's barely better. We have one Guardian out for them. Hawk goes out, neat little lineup there. Head Tappers really want to go down B main. This looks like a quick flank from Smarty, although maybe it's just Smarty lurking. Reflex, if Reflex peeks this, he's gonna see 5 operatives ready to get him. Oh! And also, Smarty gets taken down by Diz. This is gonna be a fast run after this.
That wall slows him down again. The whole point of that wall in the first place, not really to protect as much as to slow the opponent down, give you time to set up and position properly. And we can see Iron Head.
Awkward wall from Jacket because they didn't get the plant off and it's already been broken through. I don't know how useful that wall's going to be at this point. Maybe that was a fake, but that's an interesting fake to make. Kimchi's going to catch out the drone. It looks like Austin will be the one to lurk, while the rest of the team rotates a great lurk here from D-Slash, but they know he's there watching.
Toxin screen down.
Kimchi takes D-Slash down there, kind of just hanging back, taking it slow, trying to pick up the trash behind. Pays the price from Sambe there, though.
30 seconds left.
4v2, but look at
Spike
that. We've
planted.
got EQ Austin coming up from behind. Is he going to be able to sneak a couple?
Yeah, it looks like Waves peeking up in heaven.
One
gonna
enemy
have
remaining.
Merge drop down. Jacket's gonna get Waves. Sammy's got to try to 1v4 this with the Guardian. Get one. Merge.
Sambe is right here, and as soon as Austin took off and started running with that knife and made a quick turn and saved himself, was able to pick off one. But here we see EQ able to preserve that econ. It was a dangerous buy last round, but they're able to full buy again, and they're staying well.
There.
The Iron Head Tappers, it's early. I wouldn't doubt their ability to come back. They're going to buy real light with a couple pistols, it looks like, and save that econ so they can have a full push for 2 rounds in a row. I mean, this is what they do. They love econ preservation. They will save 1 or 2 rounds to be in position for 3 or 4, whether they
Time
were
to
lose
work.
them. It's brilliant play. So I'm excited to see how this plays out in the next 4 rounds.
Okay, nice little lineup there. Seeing what Sambe can catch with his Sova Dart. This is a slow push. They've left the spike behind. It looks like EQ's going to try to play for picks. Diz has an op. Just like you said, head tappers, they're playing really poor this round. Jackie
Smarty taken down to no health.
and Jackie gets that pick on D slash on A. Looks like they want to go B. Looks like Diz is going to stay behind, see if he can catch anybody out with the op. Prowl's not going to find anybody behind yellow, but there are two head tapper
Welcome
players
to
here.
my world.
Oh, and there's the pit. Kimchi laying down the defense.
Spike planted.
Standing ahead.
Oh, Kimchi went down already.
Yeah, Kimchi just went down, yeah.
Viper pit already on. Nice little fade lineup. Everybody, Sambe is stuck
Right
in
here.
this slow by Sage. 3v4 situation.
Teleport's
Guns
ready.
are not in the hands of the head tappers. This is going to be hard fights to take. Merge peeks, sees Sambi. They tapped it. They know he's there. Sambi's going to get seized. Oh no, he's behind the wall. He's not going to catch it. This is a great hold right here. Marty solo, Sambi solo. They all go down.
A couple of wall bangs there at the end too, some really strong patience examples there from Team EQ there. And EQ really kind of walking away a little bit with this one, taking a few rounds in hand, but don't count them out yet. But this is probably one of the strongest early showings we've seen against Iron Head Tappers. So really excited to see how this pans out. I will say though, we should keep in mind, and we've talked about this every time, I think in ice blocks, attack is a little easier than defense because your sights are so far apart. There's so many different angles that you have to cover when you're trying to defend. So it really could turn over easily when we swap sides too. It's hard to tell.
Where
I
are
agree.
you?
Something else exciting to look out for is that Reflex has picked up his own op. Picked up his own op in retaliation.
Face your fear!
He's on the wrong side. Oh, he's rotating quickly. Nado goes out to try to catch anybody. Nobody's on site. Austin just going to spray down. This is typical EQ play. They get on the site fast. They're going to try to plant fast, but great defensive use of KJ Molly and Viper Molly. Wall goes down. Marge is going to go. Oh, Merge is not going to. Yeah, Merge is not going to go down. I thought he was going to go down from that. Austin wallbangs Reflex. This KJ ult is going to keep the Iron Head Tappers off of site. Austin taps Smarty. Two players are detained. And it looks like Waves is going to stick it. Bros don't fake, right? Bros don't fake. Oh my goodness, Sammy with a 3K too.
Last player standing.
That KJ ult really did it for them, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And what an interesting angle he was holding. Like, they just couldn't get him. I don't know what else to say. Nope, we got the timeout from Sammy.
This is, and you're a little new here to the Iron Head Tappers, but this is something they do constantly. I mean, they will time out as often as they are permitted to do it, and quite often it results in a nice quick turnaround. You can see they're trying to strategize, they're getting together, they're talking about what's going wrong, they're reorganizing their entire team. And not only that, what we've seen them do before is wait 4, 5, 6 rounds, and then after those 4, 5, 6 rounds, they love a nice timeout because now they know their opponent. So right now I can guarantee you they're saying EQ, they're going to bomb on the sides, they're going to jump right in, they play super aggressive. We need to figure out how to hold our lanes a little better. And you can actually see them pinging all over the map right now.
All right, so they have a game plan. I'm excited to see what it is. This is another round where their econ is a little bit iffy. Like it looks like they have two. That's right. So they had one survive. I think only Sambi survived. But D Slash is buying a rifle. This is full rifles for Team EQ plus that op from Disney. This is going to be a nasty round.
I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Turret out.
All right, and here we go. This is a pretty spread out defense. Tour de force out. Smarty looks like he's pushing down tube. Disney gets a pick on Smarty really quickly. EQ wants to go down B main, but they hear the op there. They don't want to mess with it.
Yeah,
Sambi-
Reflex returns the favor with the tour de force.
Yeah. Disney picking off Sambi in mid. That's insane.
Darius here.
Wall going up so that they're safe to go away. Waves is here on. Oh no, Waves is in tube. Excuse me. But if Waves peeks out, he might be able to grab
Your
one.
duty is
Waves doesn't want to do it. Oh, Waves gets a res. That's key. This is a 4v4 game again. Spraying the tube. They're not going to get anybody. Kimchi's putting down the plant.
Spike planted.
Jack
Reflex not quite able to tour de force there, really trying to catch the bomb planter, or the spike planter, excuse me, but not quite able to get it there. And now we've got a little bit of a position for Iron Head Tappers trying to get onto the site. The angles are watched strong right now by EQ.
Fights going on. It's funny these fights aren't really happening near the spike, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. It looks like Iron Head Tappers are backing off. I think they want to save. Yeah, it looks like they probably want to save a little bit. They don't want to necessarily fight this.
It does look like it, even though only one has a Vandal, the other has a Spectre, so
I'll
a
find you.
little surprised by that, but look at them. That's EQ, right? Look at EQ. They're going for it. They want it. They want every kill. And this
Ooh,
is
Waves
what
is
they
going
do.
to try to get Kimchi here. Kimchi gets Waves! That's huge! That was their rifle. Or no, that was their Spectre, excuse me.
They're in a tough position right now. They are hard up, no cash. So puts them 2-5. They're down 3 rounds.
Yeah.
In defense, though, like I said, so we could definitely see a turnaround. But I think this EQ that we're seeing, to me, looks even stronger than the last game's EQ.
Yeah, this feels like a much stronger team. But it's like you said, they are on offense right now. They do have that advantage. Is has an op, gonna peek out, gonna grab anybody. This looks like, oh, look at this push! Look at this push down mid, this strong push down mid.
And they're not fools. They're playing it. Oh,
Merge knew they were up to something. Wave's gonna try to catch the fight. Diz gets the pick on the D-slash.
Recalling my boss.
It's so tough. Wall goes up. That means it's planting time. Or not. Diz
my
gets the pick on Smarty.
Dizzle's shots are just, or Disney's
Spike planted.
Oh my god.
Last
3K.
player standing.
Jackie gets a pick too. This is looking nasty for the head tappers. Waves just has a Waves do get a pick on Jacket. Hey, that's something than 4K for Disney.
Disney 4K, 3 with the op, and still carrying that op into the next round, not the tour de force. So, and look at the cash right now. Just look at the cash and econ control from Team EQ. I mean, nobody under 6K except for Jacket. I mean, 2 players are going to max cap out after this round. I mean, realistically, Jacket should sell and let one of the other 2 buy. But it's this is sliding in favor of EQ strongly right now.
Yeah, have the Iron Head Tappers ever been at a deficit like this?
I think there was once a couple weeks ago when they were against Team Deceit, who came in second place to them either last week or the week before. But other than that, no, not even close.
Peek out here, B main. Looks like we got 3 running down. Nice wall by Waves to put this,
found my trap.
slow down this push. Looks like there's some stuff going on mid as well. Reflex is gonna get a pick on Jacket. That's huge. Jacket is the top frag for Team EQ right now. That's gonna slow. Yeah, EQ is slowed. They have slowed down.
Yep, and we're having a rotation now from EQ as they push over towards A. But you can see there the patience from Iron Head Tappers. They're not going to over push or over commit to any site.
Disney setting up his TPs. He's gonna get up on I always mix up the callouts. He's gonna get up on Belt. Here comes the showstopper. Bolt isn't gonna find anybody. Smart time to back away, but that is gonna mean a plant goes down
Spike
for the
planted.
Iron Head, or for Team EQ. Excuse me. 5-4.
Look at the patience as they wait for everybody to come in together, set themselves up, grab some angles. Everyone knows their job, their responsibility, and what they're waiting for is that raise.
Oh, that's 3 down so quickly. Kimchi getting 2, Austin getting 1. This is all up to Reflex and Sambi, and there's still an op that can easily watch the spike. Haunt goes out, op is going to
Last
miss.
player standing.
Kimchi picks Reflex.
Zombie gonna run away, try to keep that Vandal, just have something in hand, because if you look at their econ, they're just decimated. Nobody's got more than 1,000, not even close. Most are gonna be in not even a light buy ability at this point. And look at that, Team EQ chasing anyway, they're coming for it. And Disney pays for it with the op, thinks it, knows he's rich, doesn't care, chills over there and dies with the bomb.
Kind of interesting play, but like you said, he's rich. Yep, there's the other op. Oh, he didn't even buy the op. Someone bought the op for him.
I will say there is a little bit of a ping difference. That's the only thing we're really seeing here. But I mean, everybody's pinging under 50 except for actually players on EQ. So
Jacket's got a ping of 8. I've never seen that before.
must be playing literally in the area of the server.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. All right, slow push out here from EQ. They got a few going mid, slowed down by the KJ dart. Yep, they're gonna back off from mid, but it looks like they're halfway up B long. Iron Headhopper's playing slow.
Peeking. They're peeking.
Jacket's checking out. He doesn't see anybody right now. A few fights going on. Austin goes down to Reflex just with the
Welcome to
deagle.
my world.
Viper Pit is down. Plant is down. Waves is gonna just try to knife through this this wall right here. There is a small little opening in the wall here. Merge is gonna get a pick on Waves. That's big.
Teleport's ready.
3v4 playing into Iron Headhoppers up for the battle. Looks like, oh, Jacket's gonna get Smarty on the outside. Great dart going out. He's gonna get it. He slash gets tagged a few times.
Player standing.
Oh, that was so unfortunate how the Prowler got caught. Sambi gets a pick on Jacket. He's gonna back off. I think he doesn't want to fight this. Sambi never grabbed a gun though. Trying to clutch it.
There was no win there at the end of that either. Yeah, it seemed like he was complacent with dying to the bomb. So, again, another round for Team EQ, and the Iron Headtappers not looking good. They're 6 rounds behind, and I want to say they haven't won a round in probably 4 or 5 in a row.
Yep, that was a 4th win in a row for Team EQ.
Oh, there's an Odin on the ground. 2 Odins on the ground. Now they're just flexing with cash.
Man.
Smoke play push on the A. Chamber hoping to grab one. Oh my gosh. Reflex knew Disney was there. Makes him pay for it. The ops out of the way. That's got to be a good feeling for the Iron Headtappers right now.
Yeah, for real, for real. So it looks like this. Yep, really quickly. Jacket's gonna get a pick onto Smarty. Reflex has an op in heaven. They're a little bit afraid to go up and plant. The wall's already been broken. Not a safe place for EQ to plant.
Teleport's ready.
This is a nice hold for Iron Headtappers. Gonna peek out, get Waves. Not gonna get Reflex. Reflex not gonna get him. So close. Ooh, Reflex has a that's by the way, that's big. Or Jacket has red. Excuse me.
Yeah, the bomb is down, finally going down. The spike is going down. They feel comfortable and confident. They've got the site under control.
Spike planted.
Jacket picking one off.
Oh, so yeah, D slash gets him. 2v3. Reflex with an op up in heaven. D slash gonna try to push in, watching maze.
Last player
Austin peeks out.
standing.
They get him. It's all about Reflex in this op. Does he just out? He might be saving it for the last round. Oh no, he's gonna peek around screens.
Yeah, he's gonna save this off. I mean, they haven't really had an opportunity to have a big purchase gun like that yet. And Reflex has been successful. I want to say, what, 2-3 kills with that op already. So I think that they're probably interested in preserving that.
Teleport's ready.
Makes plenty of sense to me. I'm just gonna hold down tube. Merge? Oh, is Merge gonna push? Oh, Merge is going underneath. Excuse me.
Yeah, that tube always messes with you.
Yeah. Same thing on a Fracture with the like underneath part of the site. That's always really
Last
annoying.
round in the half.
2-9. 2-9. Iron Headtappers are down 2-9. Last round or last part of this half. Can Iron Headtappers at least pick up one and activate the 9-3 curse, or is this going to be 10-2 going into the second half of this game?
Yeah, we see Reflex actually drop the op there and give it to Waves. It looks to me like Reflex is hoping he can get a bubble and get his ult and go ahead and open.
You want to play? Let's play.
Yep, there's that tour de force. 2 tour de forces, why not? That's 2 ops, by the way, on the side of Iron Head.
You're gonna do it, do it.
Yeah, last round. That's time. Great aggressive Molly gonna go out. Austin's got a better gun though. That's gonna make it very Bot goes out. Caught by the
Face your fear!
That's huge!
Killed my bot.
Smarty just trying to
Placing
bomb through
swarm-
that wall
swarm
right there.
grenade
This
out.
Viper play just really strong, really making it tough for them to get into the site.
Variable removed.
These ults are great. Oh, and that's
You will strike down B.
Jacket with the res right away. Oh, and that's gonna destroy the lockdown there. D4 situation. And Reflex can Sammy do it.
Defeated.
Head tap. There we
Spike
go.
planted.
Getting merged, spraying and tagging Austin a few times.
Last
So hard to
player
push with the
standing.
knob. Workday. Ace for Jacket.
Jacket with an ace there. Unbelievable.
Switching sides.
But also, not a huge surprise.
Yeah.
Alright, 210. I mean, if there's ever been an uphill battle, this is it. This is going to be real tough. They can't really drop any more rounds, at least for a few, because they really need to have a lot of strength pushing in. Iron Head Tapper is always really great about controlling the map, so this may be a good opportunity for them. They love to leave the bomb behind near a site and then move to another site. Not the first time they've done that. We can see it looks like they may be planning to do that as well. I'm excited to see if EQ is lives up to their reputation of aggression and push, and it looks like already
one.
Jacket is ready to start moving and get some kills over there on Long B.
Wall raised.
Oh, just kidding. Rather wall it and run away.
Fair enough, fair enough. Looks like we have a push up A here. D slash has broken that wall. For the most part, this seems to be an A push. Saw Kimchi, it screens. Drone is not going to scout much out. Oh, this is a very slow push here from the Head Tappers. So here's a quick orb to the Head Tappers back off. Reflex gets Jacket. That's a huge pick. That's important.
Showdown here. Viper able, D slash able to steal Dizzy there. It's now a 3v5.
Yep, that's important. It looks like this is a rotation over to B, although EQ is ready for that. Merge was already here, and it looks like Kimchi is also in the area. Wall goes up to save the plant. Merge is going to start knifing through the wall to break it. Not all the way broken. Reflex is going to easily be able to back off of this. Spraying through the smoke, not going to catch it.
Missed me.
Merge is going to get him. This is a 3v3 now. This just even been back.
Bring them down.
Definitely knows the stage is back there going for waves. They're pushing.
Prowler is going to grab Sandy, so he's blinded. That's a rough situation to be
One
in.
enemy
He
remaining.
can get Merge. It is all up to Austin. Can he get picks and defuse? He's in between a rock and a hard place. Smarty gonna get him with the demon.
Angles,
Out of
map
charges.
position, map position, map position. Sheriff. That's what these guys are all about. Yeah, they love to use their angles and bully players into corners so that they have nowhere to look. They're
Can I
panic
get
on
a-
both sides. So I think that I think maybe this attack on Icebox is really the wheelhouse of Smarty and his Iron Head Tappers.
Yeah, and that pick on Jacket at the beginning was crucial because looking at the scoreboard, Jacket has 21 kills. The next highest frag is at 11. Jacket has 10 frags more than the person below him.
Yeah, and 11 more than anyone on the other team.
Yeah, so important.
Smarty
Look at these,
takes one away.
Yeah, aggressive buys here from Head Tappers. They have a handle. This is 3v4. Certainly a gun advantage for the Head Tappers. There is a Marshal, or I said it again, a Sheriff and 2 Classics right now on the side of EQ. That is not much to work off of.
Reflex trying to sneak in the back to A over there as the rest of the team rotates away. He thinks he might be able to snag one, sneaking through, trying to rotate to B.
Kimchi suspects something, but yeah, I don't think Reflex is gonna peek this corner. I think you want somebody to come to him, Merge.